Hey fellas, it's Sam back, and actually I'm doing one on tanks again, right? We are playing with Atemerus today from Shrike. He is playing his E-100. I don't think he's got a lot of games in this tank. I think he just actually might have got it not too long ago. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Atemerus. Um, yeah, we are going to go and play the essentially the heavy light tank role. And also, this is kind of a test too for my mic. I'm going to be trying to get this volume correct too. So if you guys notice anything weird again, somebody said last time I had a little too much volume. So we will see here. So Atemerus doesn't take the typical heavy tank line, considering there's actually a crap ton already in town. He's actually going to go push the ABC line, which isn't actually a bad idea. I mean, typically I don't even in a heavy don't go town. I usually play around on the Pershing and Scorpion in the center. Is the town seems to be just a little too much, too long. And it takes forever to actually get through it. So he gets tracked by the 46 Patton, and he keeps on pushing. If you're going to take this route in a heavy, you do exactly what Atemerus is going to do here. Which isn't hanging around and waiting to see how things happen. He's just going to turn the corner here and kind of just keep on rolling, see what he can see. He does rack up a fair amount of spotting damage as well. So he's off. They're playing a little light in the middle right now. They're actually the red team's pushing center fairly well. They've got town pretty much pushed back. They're actually moved up quite well in town. So he's pushing here, up in here on the 46 Patton. Finds a T95 hanging out up on the hill. He just got there actually. It took him 2 minutes to get where he's at. Kind of a interesting maneuver on the 95's part. So they're already down 3 tanks. It's 3-1. Yeah, he's got the rear end of the KV4 here. Aims in, and yeah, 752. Gotta love that boomstick on that cannon. KV4 is like, yeah, do I want to shoot him? Yeah, I'll shoot him. I have no chance in fuck all to go through. Sheridan throws up a little heat, checking things out. He aims in on him. Atemerus does just just over the top. Heat round from the Sheridan still doesn't go through. 390 for a light tank. Isn't that sickening almost to a certain degree? So he pulls up here. He's got the Louvet spotted. Patton spotted. It's getting spotted damage from the KV4. The Louvet, because the Louver, he was doing a lot of damage there by himself, hanging out in base AFK. But they got him. By God, they got him. So he's got an RHM over here. Patton's pushing in. He gets turned around. Starts to get hit by the KV4. So now he's getting pushed here. He's got 2 on the left flank and 3 and 1 behind him on the KV4. He just got penned by the KV4 finally. And the 46 Patton pens him. So now he's sitting at 377. Patton pens him again. KV4 pens him again. So now he's down to 1,200 hit points. Yeah, it's not looking good here. Strev finally moves up. The game had been switched here pretty nicely. Now back to 9-5. It's a little bit tighter, a little bit better in their favor, at least. So he's looking around. I'm surprised he hasn't taken an artillery shell here. I really am. Typically, Artie kind of gets a little bit of a hard-on right here for tanks out here in the open. Gets the rear of the KV4. Finishes him off. Yeah, there we go. Now they're up to 11-6. Kind of a tight game. IS-4 looks like he's fucked. He's getting surrounded by 2, 4, 5 tanks. Have him surrounded. So it looks like it's going to be Atemerus against the T95 in this 46 Patton and 1 artillery. But it's not over yet, folks. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. If it looks stupid, but it works. Apparently he's a Jingles fan, I guess. Alright, so 95 fires. He's got a Strev here. 46 Patton's got 61 hit points left. T95 backs off. Oh, artillery gets him. He bounces the shell off the Patton. He's got the 40-43 sitting there. He's backing up. The game's kind of turned a little quickly here. It's back to 11-9. IS-4's got the Yag Tiger and the E-5 circling him slowly but surely. And we have a Waffenpanzer 4, our TD sitting over here kind of hanging out. So Atemerus takes the river route, runs around. He's going to see if he can get around behind this 46 Patton. Finds the M40-43, backs up a little bit. Oh, denied. Artillery, nicely done. Okay, whatever. So he's up to 1400 spotting, 1400 damage, and that T-95 with that spectacular camouflage gets a shell into the side of him, ammo racks him. Yeah, craziness. So he's got the 46 Patton, and he's played a hell of a game. He kind of held his flank over here by himself. Atemerus turns around, see if he's going to try to get one more shell into him. Nope, doesn't happen. IS-4 apparently is way strong. He is cleaning house in town. He's got the Yag Tigers down. He's at 1,500 hit points. And it's looking a little bit rough here now for this team at 13-10. Waffenpanzer 4 gets a nice shell into the T-95. And the IS-4 now is currently hunting the E-5. So Atemerus says, fuck it. I better go deal with this. We got a tank in on cap. And he is not staying on cap. Surprise, surprise. Well done, TD. This is actually kind of sometimes odd because TDs have a tendency to just kind of roll into cap and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to hang out here. So here he goes. E-5 is coming with him. They got the IS-4 here. The 95 finishes off the Waffentrager, and it's a 2 versus 4. Pretty tight game already. So Atemerus comes around the corner. He's looking for the IS-4. Got 530 HP left, though. This could be interesting. IS-4 pulls a donker, pulls out. Atemerus gets a nice shell on the side of him, gets him for 835 with the fire, leaving him essentially on a one-shot right now. Which is good, because unless the IS-4 rolls really, really high, he's going to kill him. So he pulls over, does a little side scraping right here. He's going to see what he gets, see if that IS-4 is really that crazy to pop out on him. 95 is a little too far away to do anything. E-5 is working his way around to the flank of the IS-4. Now it's kind of a waiting game here. Let's see here. And like I said, Atemerus said this is the best game that he's had in this tank, so that's why he sent it to me. He wanted me to see how well he did in it, and he did very well in it for not playing this tank a whole bunch. So he's got a T-95 off to his rear. Got an IS-4 here. He pulled some little different tactics than you normally see on this map. Instead of pushing the town, he pushes the BC with the heavy, and he's sitting at 2,100 damage and about 1,400 spotting. So he's got the IS-4 left to kill and a T-95. Kind of a tight game, but they do have two arty, so a little bit of spotting definitely help. So he pulls over the bridge. He's hoping. No 95 runs into the Type 4 and says hello. All right. So he has a pretty good idea. He's around the corner. He's not sure. Oh, there he is. IS-4 is kind of like, well, what am I going to do? Ah, there we go. I'm not terribly sure he even knew he was there. Finishes him off for sitting about 2,900 damage now. So now I got a T-95 that I believe is about half health, and this should be an interesting matchup here. Two artillery. If that T-95 is hunkered down behind that ridge over there, it could be interesting. But nope, instead, he actually moved up to the backside here. I'm assuming that in support of the IS-4. But unfortunately now has got kind of between a rock and a hard place here. His artillery's safe, but he's not going to be able to do much about getting flanked. The E5 pulls around to the other side. I think he's kind of playing a hold down along that along the river or the ocean or whatever it is. I'm assuming that's where he's at. He looks to be kind of out in the open, so I'm assuming he's hauled down in the back corner of that. 95 is just staring at him, and Atemerus is just going to take his time, pull it all around here, see if he can put a shell into the ass of that T-95. Gets up over the hill. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, shit! Yeah, that didn't work out well. But T-95 is too busy, too slow. Atemerus backs up, puts its shell into its track, and the E5 able to put it off. Well done, Atemerus, and hope you'll be sending me some more replays. So, thanks, guys.